Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. It is fantastic to have you here. It is also sad to say that, as you know, we're not going to be here for long. We are getting ready for a move to Montana, and I'm wanting to make that happen as soon as possible. I do not have very long. These glorious tools are on eBay, so are these. And as you know, I just finished up the Viking sword, and the workshop is in chaos. But the first thing I do before I clear up, because this will get cleared up, is talk about this. This is how I photographed and how I filmed the reveal shots of the Viking sword. One of the things that's really tricky with making swords and knives is then being able to photograph it well, because the surfaces are shiny and because it's very difficult to make shiny things look clean and neat when you're not looking at it with your eye, but you're looking at it with a sensor of a camera. I mean, the key thing really is that our eye is able to see detail in a much wider range of exposures, which means that we can see detail in shadow, we can see detail in still quite bright things, certainly much more than a camera sensor can. So when you're looking at a Damascus blade, even though it's not going to be properly lit, you can still see the pattern really nicely with your eyes. But then as soon as you get a camera to it, and you take the photo with the camera is much more sensitive to slight variations in exposure, and it means that you can sometimes only see detail in one part of the blade and not see it in the other because it's blown out slightly or it doesn't just quite reflect the light. So the key is, when you're photographing those things, to have the largest light source possible. And so since we're facing kind of south here, we took the opportunity to set up some scrim between two light stands. You might be asking, what is scrim, Alec? Well, it is sheet that photographers use to diffuse light, to reduce the intensity of it. And the great thing is, of course, not only does it reduce the intensity of the light, but it's going to spread it out over a much larger area and mean that what our sword reflects back to the camera is not the light coming from one tiny individual point of light like the sun. It is not the light coming from a tiny individual point of light like my LED video lights, but instead, the light that's being reflected back to the sensor is even, smooth, soft, beautiful, diffused light. And that helps so much at getting the right photograph of the workpiece, helps so much at getting the right video of the workpiece. There are people that do it way better than me, and there are professional knife photographers who have their booth set up in such a way that they have this big light source always there, so they can turn it on, take a photo of a knife. And of course, that great photo is really important to a lot of knife makers, because having a quality picture of your work is how it's gonna get sold. I just want to jump in and thank today's sponsor, which is Vikings War of Clans. Vikings was inspired by the role-player games of the 90s, and what makes it so good today is that there are more than 20 million players who are constantly changing the way the game evolves. There's never-ending fighting over resources, people are forging new alliances, and there are live events. The game has amazing graphics, and you can support my channel by downloading Vikings for free on iOS or Android at the link in the description. When you download it there, you're gonna get the special bonus of 200 gold coins and protective shield. So thank you to Vikings for sponsoring the video. Thank you guys for hitting that link in the description. Let's get right back to where we were. I have a friend who's gonna come and help out, and we are going to start organizing stuff and working out what's gonna get thrown away, what's gonna get shipped over, what's gonna get sold, all of that fun stuff. The fun chaos of shipping your life to the other side of the world. First things first, since I'm going to be wading through 2 feet of snow every time I want to walk from my truck to the shop, I'm not going to be needing the gym equipment. The gym is gone, which gives us ample space to put this stuff over there and begin the process of sorting out the junk from the non-junk. I would like to bring attention to the artful business deal that I did with this gym equipment last year. I bought it all for £1,300 and I sold it for $115. Business 101, buy high, sell low. Move this one. That was easier than a 2-person lift. I think that the Christmas lights are probably not going to be kept. So I'm starting to pick out what are the things that I'm going to throw away and what are the things that I'm not. I have a skip coming on Monday, which is tomorrow, and so I'm going to start making a pile of stuff that can get thrown. Back when I started casting, I was buying stuff for it. I thought it'd be great to buy loads of wax. That's going in the skip. So all the junk's gonna go in this pile, and I'm gonna keep these flags up, I think, until the bittersweet end, the day before I leave. Because it's these flags that really make this workshop what it is. Like, I think they're pretty iconic to this space. But I am gonna take off the flags from this back wall here and start folding them up. And the Christmas lights are in the bin. These are all flags that were sent to me at my old workshop by viewers of the show, which is awesome, and they're gonna be coming with me. I don't know if all of them are gonna go back up in the new workshop, but certainly a lot of this stuff is gonna be seen in Montana. We got the flags down. We now need to try and sort out some of this junk here. Amazing the amount of junk you can accumulate in 1 year. We're making progress. Thanks for your help, Tommy. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We've got a skip about to arrive. He did. He jacked it up on the right-hand side to get it away from hitting the gutter. That was awesome. This skip actually got sorted a really long time ago. It's now pretty late in the afternoon. I spent the entire day doing computer work, getting things set up for the business in Montana. Now, we're obviously going to be doing very much a similar thing, but it's a different business, which requires boatloads of admin stuff, but we're getting there. Then Jamie and I also spent some time going through the recap video of the Viking sword, because of course, as I promised way back, we are making a recap video, which is gonna be awesome, which nicely shows the entire process of making the Viking sword. We'll make sure it's nice and clear that it's a recap, so you don't have to go watching it twice if you don't want to. But with about as much computer work done as I can possibly handle for the day, we have to tackle what's up here. But before we do that, we're gonna put all this stuff in the skip. As you can see, plenty more junk up here. Time to throw it away. I'm sorry, Texas. You coming down? You were just too hot for me. I swear, every time I tried to adjust this, it fell down straight away. And now that I'm trying to take it down, it won't come down. Texas is resilient like that. Come on, hey, get back here. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. This stick snaps, we got a problem. Oh boy. Come on now. Come on, Texas. Come down. You can't stay up there forever. You're going to Montana. I don't like Montana, it's too cold. Well, tough stuff. You're coming. They got bears and stuff. Bears are fun. Let's go, come on, up. Let's go, Texas. I don't want to go. Leave me be. You're coming. No, I don't like bears and I don't like cold. Hey. Oh, I have two ends to this. Oh, I was using the wrong end. Oh, yes! There we go. No! Thank you, sir. Thank you. Uh-oh. Do I need a waveboard in Montana?
I'd probably say you need a snowboard.
Snowboard, but not a waveboard?
I can't imagine you need a waveboard.
Rats. Oh yeah, still got it. Why on earth am I gonna throw this away? This is so much fun. Sorry, old fella. Had good memories of that as a kid. It's the next day. We're making good progress on the skip. I've spent the morning on the computer doing so much computer work, and I also got rid of the Bailey bandsaw and the Bailey grinder. They had given me that stuff to use a while ago, and since I'm moving, I sent them an email and I said, hey, I'm moving, I'm not gonna bring this stuff with me, what do you wanna do? So they came and picked it up. I then did more computer work, and here I am. And you know what? I'm starting to get hungry. That steak was good. While I was eating, I was browsing YouTube, and I found a really good YouTube channel that you should check out. It's called Machine Thinking, and it has some awesome videos about machines and their evolution and how they came about, and it's really, really good. The first one I watched was about the 50,000-ton hydraulic press and how big hydraulic presses really shaped the last 100 years. It's just fantastic. It's an up-and-coming channel that you definitely want to check out, Machine Thinking. The workshop is just an utter mess right now, and I think what I need to do before it is that I clear any else out of here is I need to clear up my tools and put the tools where they belong, so that then as I'm organizing them and packing them ready to ship what I am going to ship, I can take them from their organized place and make organized boxes for that. So that's the next step. But I am a little nervous because the moving day is not so long away. It is not so far away. It is, I can't write on a board. Thursday, the 8th of November. That is not a long time away. I've got some hustling to do. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you download Vikings. I can't wait to see you on the next episode as I bring you along with this move. Thank you. Bye-bye.